Hey everybody, I'm Caleb, and this is Delta Green Dead Channels, where we program through an interior decorating software a home, and then 3D generate it to trap Shane Ivy in a sort of totemic prison within the liminal space of Target 3D graphic software. So sorry about that, Shane. It had to be done. Anyway, helping me today in this scenario that I am calling the Buried Sept are my players who are going to introduce themselves, their various plugs, and their characters in the order that Discord demands of them, which is alphabetical. Starting with...
I guess that's just going to be me on Aaron. So, hey, yeah.
Damn it. Every fucking time.
It's... I can't explain it any more clearly. Painful. Aaron, get in there.
Gotcha.
Were you waiting for Alistair to introduce himself?
He's a robot, Aaron.
No, but I was waiting for everybody else because somebody inevitably does it too. So
it's alphabetical, man.
I know, but that is
no. It's Aaron. He was waiting to be polite for the robot.
Anyway, hey, this is Aaron.
We're gonna do it every time.
Yeah.
That's a. Anyway, try not to ruin Caleb's game.
Started.
All right. Hey, this is Aaron from RPPR and Realery. I will be playing Agent Greg Gullery, a criminal behavioral analyst from the local Kansas City FBI office.
Hey, this is Max from Good Brews Bad Views. Today I'm playing Michael Van Dorn, an explosive specialist from the ATF.
This is Bill. I'll be playing Deputy Noel Loveday, no relation, of the Johnson County Sheriff's Office.
I'm Baz, and I'm playing FBI agent Kaylee Pagnola.
Hey, this is Russ Payton with Night Click Radio and RPPR. I am playing State Trooper Travis Cree.
All right. So in the Buried Sept, we're trying something a little bit different. This time, I have used a software called floorplancreator.net, which has a nifty little function that I haven't quite figured out how to do yet, but it can let you do a 3D model. So in the little meta plot of testing things for Delta Green, I thought we might do a literal dungeon crawl, a la a hostage situation. So
those stairs go nowhere.
Yeah. Ignore the Eschery nature of the house because I don't know how to run the software. It's 2 stories on a hill. It's a split level modernist nightmare.
Or could be Yogg-Sothoth.
Or it is the gate. It is the gate and of the gate. And the portal to all ways and all things. So
Caleb, is this bespoke? You have to tell us if this is bespoke.
It is not. So yeah, this is the Buried Sept, and we will get started. So I need everyone to grab the dice and roll a luck check. Lowest goes first.
31.
I got a 41.
19.
49.
65.
All right, Agent Greg Gulroy. How did you hear about what is happening here in Deer Valley on the 19th of October, 2020?
I was given a call specifically to that there is a hostage situation at Deer Valley in this particular this residence, which is notified as the Hummel residence. They currently have a hostage negotiator on site, but they were wanting somebody to come down in order to gain more access. Basically, a quick analysis right now on the hostage takers and see if we might be able to improve the negotiation tactics.
What do you know about the program that other people don't know.
So, and that would I am actually a full member of the official program. So, for this, that's why I was brought in to research. Basically, years ago, research somebody who had managed to get a hold of some sort of remorm, for lack of a better term, and seemed to be channeling that's like other voices other than his own. And they thought it was initially psychological. It wasn't, and I was brought in to contain. So that's been kind of my bag with the company for this long.
Yeah, and that means that you have nothing to do with where you are going here in this place in Deer Valley. This
I was
is
given
not
my
your
life first,
assignment. You have been sent because something is fucked up. There are 2 officers down, and they were in an active working group, and you need to contain whatever it is that put them down.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So you arrive first on scene. It is a split-level modernist home atop a hill. It has large elm trees dotting around the property. It is very well to do. On this hilltop, there's a sort of a stairs creeping up it. And then at the bottom, there is a basement garage / back door patio area.
Okay.
Where families and friends could rest. And then further up the hill, you have a fairly large 2-bath, 3-bedroom modernist home. And it is completely surrounded on all sides by glaring police lights. And it is there is in front of the garage a sedan with its windshield punched in and a series of bullet holes through its engine block that is astride the garage door.
Okay. And does it look like the garage door is open, like it was forced?
Yes,
or
the garage door is open.
Okay. Who looks like they're in charge at the site right now?
It looks like it's being set up in a cordon. You see a number of police officers taking someone away to an ambulance from a sheriff's department car that had been shot up as it was trying to go up the driveway. They appear to have just cordoned it off. You were just called because the program was triggered when the agents in question called for urgent assistance and containment, and you were closest.
Okay.
So everyone, luck again.
Oh, can you say that again? You broke up.
Sorry, everybody roll luck again except
Okay.
Aaron.
39.
20.
42.
97.
All right, Trooper Travis Cree.
Mhm.
What do you pull up into the scene?
I will pull up in an unmarked vehicle, but I will have my uniform on, and get my bulletproof vest on, and gun loaded to bear. And so who do I see at the scene?
So a state trooper pulls up to. What do you look like, Aaron?
Older gentleman, pretty tall, lanky, and like mid-40s with graying, receding hair on the side. Glasses and just kind of nosing around a bit. Just see.
Student of the Fed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in charge. Everyone else is sort of scrambling to roadblock off stuff. The sheriff is on his way down. You hear people saying, yeah.
Okay. Greetings. I'm Trooper Cree, Travis Cree. Who are you?
Agent Greg Gullery.
Gullery?
Yes, I was a behavioral analyst who's been called in to help out. It's like with hostage negotiations.
Oh, okay. Is this? Are there any operatic elements in this scenario?
Excuse me?
Look, I've been sort of a local liaison for a while, so I'm here to help.
Okay. Caleb, just outside of it too, since the official program, would I have any particular knowledge or something that I could give to friendlies if I was aware of them?
You have been briefed, and you know there is a friendly on scene to whom you can gain cooperation because they have already assisted in this operation.
Okay.
You also know that it's not this person.
Yeah, I was about to say so. Well, again, I don't know.
For luck.
So I roll luck. Okay.
No. The three people who have yet to be in a scene.
Okay.
You're having an awkward standoff with a state trooper.
14.
22.
61.
All right, 14. You show up.
A
You
BMW
show
5
up.
Series shows up,
Ooh, okay.
and out steps a stunningly beautiful woman dressed pretty casually. Walks up to, I guess, the trooper and
Mm-hmm.
who appears to be the FBI agent. Hey, Agent Pagnola with the FBI. I was called in to assist.
Oh, you as well.
So you know for certain, Trooper Cree, that this is the person you are supposed to meet.
Okay.
Trooper Cree, that is the person you are supposed to talk to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
McCree, Travis Cree, you're my liaison, correct?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
What seems to be the situation here?
Hostage situation. I just got on scene myself. I was just talking to Agent Gullery here.
And you are, what do you do here, Gullery?
I'm a criminal behavioral analyst. I was brought in to assist the hostage negotiations.
Okay.
A car pulls up. It is a Johnson County Sheriff PD car. It instantly cuts its lights, and he cuts out, and he starts screaming at all the other cars to cut their lights. God damn it! The hell are you doing? It's fucking 1 in the goddamn morning. Cut your fucking lights! And he is yelling at all of the police cars to stop making so much noise. So we'll leave you there. On the other side of the hill, on the back side to the north where the patio is located. So on that side, there is another part of the cordon being set off, and there, two other cars pull in. The cars of our remaining characters. So, Michael Van Dorn, what are you driving?
We'll say it's a Ford Explorer. So,
Okay, what are you there to do?
so I'm an explosive specialist with the ATF. So I had heard reports about sizable gunfire and possible heavy weapons or explosives might be on scene. So I'm being called in to assess and
Yes.
provide technical knowledge and expertise as required for these kind of hostage situations.
And finally, how is Deputy Noel Loveday showing up?
I don't know what maybe also a Ford Explorer, definitely, sheriff's office, SUV.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I got the memo ahead of time and have already cut lights, but I am coming in to, support the sheriff's department.
How did you learn about this event?
They told me to come here.
Ooh, okay. All right, you two meet on the other side of the quickly darkening perimeter around this house. The only thing that has remained with lights on is the ambulance out front. And you can just see its lights on the other side of the hill shining. You don't see a lot of lights coming out of the big modernist house at the top of the hill or the patio area. What are you two saying to each other?
Does Loveday look like he's the officer in charge in this rear position?
I mean, probably not given
He,
the time I'm arriving, but Caleb, what do you have to say?
the other cops look like they are decidedly not being in charge, as in, we got to turn our lights off, time to have a smoke. Like, they are not fit or ready. They don't look like this is a serious situation. This is just them getting to sit around rather than having to patrol, so it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So as the only one who's not having a recreational smoke break, I will introduce myself to Deputy Loveday as Deputy. I'm Agent Van Dorn from the ATF, from the ES division. What's the situation here?
Well, as I understand it, we've got a bit of a shots fired situation, which obviously ATF, you're going to know that. And apparently, we have officers down suspected somewhere probably around the front side. There's a Fed level hostage negotiation, or negotiator, rather. And I mean, you're here, I'm here, local PD's here, I think FBI's here, that would account for the feds. I mean, to be honest, this seems a bit like overkill, like even given the officer down situation, but you might know more about that than I would.
Deputy Loveday, you know this is not the person you're supposed to meet. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so meanwhile, back on the other side of the hill, the sheriff has cut lights and he has meet with you. He's like, "Did you call this fucking circus here?"
No, sir, we were called here.
Oh God! Oh gee, we have got to keep this under wraps. The election coming up with these people. If they find out that he's gone dog shit and shot somebody, oh man, we cannot have this. This has got to be a COVID death, and we got to move on. So keep this under wraps, boys. Right? So, yeah.
More than happy to do this, but just for official reporting, could you give us a bit of a rundown because we unfortunately seem to be more in the dark.
The house is owned by what? He gets a secretary to read it to you. House is owned by Dean Hummel. He is reported to be a IT manager at Black and Veatch Engineering Company. He has a wife and 2 children, Emma, Marley, and John. This is their address. At 11:30 this night, shots fired were reported from the neighborhood, which in Deer Valley and Johnson County, the richest area of the U.S., can be quite far, but the shots were heard. It sounded like coming from a high caliber rifle. Later, dispatch received a call from a man claiming to be an ATF agent named Yoon Seo Song, who reported officer down. He also uttered a code word, lavender bard. Officers responding to the shots fired were fired upon, at which point the Johnson County Sheriff contacted the ATF to confirm with about the identity of Agent Song, and a perimeter was erected. You're all caught up.
Okay.
Oh, we got plans of the house. Yeah.
Okay. So, and do we have any kind of confirmation that that's like that anybody else is still in the house, or that the hostage takers are are there and have tried to communicate with anybody?
They fired on my men.
Okay. So where were the shots coming from?
I don't know. He is hospitalized right now. He was not with a partner at the time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then. So
Look, big windows are in that fucking thing. We have no high ground anywhere around here. He's got a sniper nest for this entire fucking golf course lawn hellscape. Like, yeah. No, we have got to make this go quietly. We cannot. It's an election year. Damn it, boys, stop. So, boys, you got to wear your masks. What if the TV cameras show up? So he actually goes strolling away, screaming at different cops to put their masks on. Yeah. So you know what his priorities are.
Contain at all costs from the media. So,
Yeah.
All right. Would it be possible to do a bureaucracy roll, call back to see if we could maybe get access to the phone numbers in there and start calling to see if any of the hostage takers will answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anybody know whose song is? Have any of you talked to this guy? This agent, this ATF agent that he mentioned?
So I work with the ATF.
Are you walking around the street to see if there's like a HQ?
I am.
Are you going with him, Max?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so you hear a guy asking about an agent song as you're walking around the outskirts of the residential street where the cops have made a cordon.
Is that a name I recognize?
Not you.
It's a name I recognize. So I will stroll my way up to Cree and Deputy Loveday, Sheriff's Office. Are
Loveday?
you an opera fan?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, the sheriff was just telling us that Agent Song made a call about the situation. He's MIA, I think, or was out of character. Was he? Do they have a body for Song, or is he still like just somewhere in the house, presumably?
We got the call, no visual confirmation of anything yet. The guy didn't get halfway up the driveway before he got shot at.
Okay. So we don't know where Song is, but Song called it in initially.
Yeah.
And he mentioned the code word Lavender Bard. Do you have any idea what that is?
Not particularly, but my personal suspicion is
Yeah. To interrupt you, I saw Deputy Loveday.
That's me.
So I'm Agent Gullery. I was informed that you were supposed to be my liaison on the ground.
I understand. What can I do for you?
Okay. So this it's like we're trying to at least see if we can get more of an assessment within the house too. You said that that you believe the agents right now are with the ATF. So
Yeah,
Song
I
was.
believe Singh and Ballad. I don't have any hard proof of this, but it's my suspicion that those are two officer down situations.
okay.
Roll your bureaucracy, Aaron.
Gotcha. Let's missed it by 4.
Yeah, they're having trouble looking for shit.
Okay, so yeah, we can at least get a direct doc on here. Actually, do we know if the family is home right now, or if it's like there's anyone else in there but the agents?
Well, I mean, there's the shooter for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Probably that Hummel guy. And yeah, probably the agents.
Do we have a list? Do we have demands? Do we know the situation going on inside the building?
No, I mean we could literally call the. I assume a house like this would probably have a landline.
Yeah, you can find the landline.
Yeah,
get on it, hostage negotiator.
So we'll go ahead and do that. Deputy, could you assist with that with me, please?
Be glad to.
Max, aren't you the hostage negotiator?
Yeah,
No.
and being part of the ATF, I'm very confused about why another agent was on the scene, called something in, and why I was not notified about this.
And yeah, you can actually you can take charge of this. You realize that you actually have the highest grade of authority here, being both trade and hostage negotiator, and this being of your agency. You have no idea why all these other people are here.
Yes, I'm finding this most irregular. Out of character, is this town that we're in close to like the state line
Yes,
or the state?
it
Okay,
is.
so
Yeah,
okay,
Johnson
so maybe
County.
that's maybe why my character thinks that the FBI is here in case there was some sort of cross state line
Mm-hmm.
situation or stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and keep telling yourself that, but they are taking charge of this unless you assert yourself, because everyone here is a shitty sheriff's deputy and has no idea who should be in charge.
Okay, all right. So I guess I will do that. All right. Like before everyone can kind of spiral out. I'm like, all right. Let's get some stuff straight here. We've got active shooter, high caliber weapons, hostages. We need to handle this carefully. We need to make sure that we minimize any further casualties or injuries and do this by the book. We're not taking any unnecessary risks. It's 1 in the goddamn morning. Everyone's jumpy. They want to get this thing done and get back to their beds, but we got to do this right.
Okay. So what's our first step then?
We getting contact with the occupants inside the house should be our first priority. Now,
Okay.
generally that would involve a loudspeaker, but if we can get them on the landline, that would work as well. Would cause less of a scene. Keep the pressure down.
Okay.
So if we can, I'm taking the deputy and I were seeing if we could possibly get a tap into that line first before we can do anything else.
I mean, just to be clear, somebody's already attempted just dialing, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
I thought I heard
no one
that.
has.
No, okay, yeah.
I suggested it, and then we got here. So go.
That's what I heard. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yep.
So who's dialing?
Aaron,
Maybe the hostage negotiator.
Yeah, the
Or whoever's-
officer-
We have 2 of them though.
I'm assisting, so that's what I'm
Then,
here for.
Okay.
yeah, do fucking rock paper scissors. Just
All right. No, I think. All right. If Gullery is assisting, then it's Agent.
If you want to know
Michael.
what, you can make a law check to know what you're supposed to do, but many other cops don't. So I'm also fine if you just bull thinking you're in charge.
I'm just kind of standing there wondering why am I here?
I'm going to.
You
I
well,
have
here's
to
the
law
thing,
check
you
to
know
know
those
who
lines
should-
are drawn. Like the lines are drawn. You know who you're supposed to meet up with.
Yeah, no, I've got that part.
Yeah.
She's just kind of looking around aimlessly.
Okay.
I do pass a law check to know who ought to do it, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to say so.
Yeah. So the hostage negotiator from the agency first on scene, which would be the ATF, has to make an assessment of threat and relay it to other agencies before there can even be a dispute of who should be in charge of the scene.
All right.
Yeah. So the
That
hostage
sounds
negotiator
worthwhile
has to
to
figure
pass on.
out what's going on and say, here is my assessment before you decide what to do.
Now, I may just be a local sheriff's deputy, but I understand we're trying to do this by the book. And my understanding of that would be then, Van Dorn, it's your responsibility and privilege to make the first assessment, and then you can pass it off to whoever.
You're a sharp cookie there, Loveday. Get me a phone with that number.
Yeah, you have a phone.
Make it
They open up an SUV back door and put out like a card table with a map of blueprints of the house. And they give you the phone, and you have the number. It's in there.
What kind of architectural horror is this house?
It is on a hill. Yeah, it is a split level modernist home, so it's not stacked. You know.
All right, I dialed the number.
Picks up on the first ring.
Hello, this is Agent Michael Van Dorn from the ATF. To whom am I speaking?
Are you the one I'm supposed to talk to?
Yes, I am the agent in charge of this situation.
All right, they're all in here. And I have a gun, and I'm not letting you take them. I want to fly. What? Okay, I want wings. I want wings to fuck. I want wings to fly, and that's a helicopter. I want it now. So you have 60 seconds, or she fucking dies. So I'm starting now. Now, give me a fucking helicopter, or she dies.
I can't get you a It's not. There's no helicopters in the area. I can't get you a helicopter in 60 seconds. Let's slow things down here. Who
have
are
50
you?
seconds.
Okay. All right. Is this
Can he
for-
roll persuade to try and calm the dude down?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah. I will attempt to roll persuade on this. At 5 out of 60.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. That's right. No wings. Wings doesn't make sense. Wings doesn't. Give me a car. Okay, you got 60 seconds to give me your car, and she fucking dies. So I want a car on the driveway, and you all go away, or she gets it. All right.
There's already a car in the garage there. You have a car.
They came for it. They came for my kids. They came for my kids in the night, and she told me, and I know. But look, you give me the car, and she fucking dies. I know you came through the doors. I know you're after them from the government. I know.
Is this Mr. Hummel? Are you Dean Hummel?
You know. I know too. I know. I have cameras everywhere, man. This is a smart house. You got 28 seconds. Where's my fucking car?
Sure. Yeah, we're getting you that car.
You hear screams of mommy in the background. You see your kids screaming. Roll sand against helplessness.
Okay.
I paused your time.
I failed that roll. 94 out of 70.
You can take a D4.
Just one.
Okay, you got 22 seconds. What do you want to do?
I try to keep him talking. What kind of car do you want?
I don't know from cars. Just a fast one. Bulletproof, give it to me. With wings.
Sure.
It's got to fly. No, I can't. I can't make it fly. Not one. I just want a regular car.
Can I
3
try,
seconds. You got 3 seconds, man.
can I try rolling psychotherapy to calm him down?
Beep.
But I just hear a bunch of gunshots.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try and sneak into the through the open garage. Actually, no. Yeah, I mean that's the only open exit, entrance, isn't it?
The phone rings again.
The one I was just talking on.
Mhm.
I answer the phone.
Privately or on the PA?
Privately.
Okay,
You
you
have
just
a
hear
state of-
screams in the background and cries. You hear the guy. I'm smart. Okay, I know computers. The house is wired. Everything has battery backup. It's all wireless and it's all chipped to me. You're not going to fucking break into it. I can see every angle. You're not going to get to me. You're not going to take them. Don't fuck with me again. And it hangs up.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna not sneak in.
Are we
Yeah,
recording any of the calls?
The cops are not smoking anymore. They are behind their cars and just everyone has vests on. Everyone's AR'd up. It is getting real hectic. The sheriff is like tearing his fucking hair out. Like, oh, we got to finish this before daylight. If somebody, we cannot have the media here. This would be, what are we going to do? This is bad. Oh, God, it's an election year. Guys, wear your masks. Yeah, he goes yelling at the officers again. He's really got this situation under control. So, you're the HQ team. What do you guys want to do?
Trooper Cree,
Yes.
it may be in our best interest for this building to have an unfortunate house fire happen to it.
Are you saying that to the side?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So plan accordingly.
Well, to be honest, that yeah. So aside to Agent Pagnola, I will say, well, I mean that red car out front has already been shot up. I mean, it could already be It could go up at any moment.
Good point. Good idea.
Yeah.
So
And I do going with a side over to the deputy. So it's like Noel saying, "All right, with what do you know about the situation already?"
Who are you talking to?
Deputy
Oh.
Loveday.
Noel Loveday. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Oh no, bro. So, what it's like? What do you know about this situation? What information have you been given prior?
Very little, to be honest. Like at this point, I feel like you probably know everything I do, but I'll recap it just for the sake of it. That I know that shots were fired. Um, yeah, at about it was around 11:30. We've got two potential. My understanding is ATF officers in there, likely down, and that's about it. I got the special call saying that you were going to be here and I was supposed to assist you in any way possible.
Okay, then that's the other side of it too. Is that the
okay,
other?
hold on.
Okay.
You
Also,
yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
Well, you're going to need to roll some sort of psychotherapy or what is it? Psychoanalysis? What's the lie check? I always forget.
Well,
it's
no,
humans.
there was the other bit as well. Before I say this, though, I am looking around like how isolated are the.
You're good. Yeah, it's very loud now. People are yelling and like getting angle signs. Yeah, you can get away with whispering.
I'm going to get in close. Also, I believe the two officers that are in there and are down reached out to me earlier before they entered the residence. They asked me to sneak a file into the sheriff's office database.
Okay.
Specifically, an exotic gun license under the name of Dean Hummel, backdated 3 years ago.
So that they were trying to sneak that in. Was that? I was like, were they trying to set him up for something? So stating that he had a weapon that he shouldn't have.
You just answered your question there, sir.
That's more strictly conjecture.
Okay. This is getting weirder another time. Okay. Well, that's like just to let you know, the other two, the officers that are in there, Sasung and Xavier Banner, they are That's like members with like myself. So we are supposed to see if we can get them out. If not, we are to make sure that we contain the situation by any means possible.
Roll alertness, Van Horn.
Okay. 34 out of 60. Pass.
Roll SAN against helplessness.
Critical success.
You take 0 and just sort of chuff and look down at the floor plan as you see Agent Greg Gulroy and Deputy Loveday conspiratorially whispering to each other on one side of the driveway. And then Agent Pagnola and Trooper Cree whispering on the other side of the driveway. And the cops all around you panicking and gearing up for a war. And this guy just shot a hostage. And it appears to be you're the only one who's going to try and get him out alive. And we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
So that was Buried Sept Part 1. Questions, comments, reactions.
I really like how none of us know what is going on and what's going on with the other players.
Exactly. That's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like it's a little difficult to find the hook in that, but it's also making for a very interesting interaction.
Well, I think I think old Dean's going to find a way to move you into action, whether it's well planned or not, as it continues. So that's my plan. We'll see if that works. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
No, as always,
Yeah.
interested to see what comes next.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
Well, we will see you all next week with more. Well, probably not next week, but later. Time. What is time? We'll see you later with more Delta Green Dead channels. Thank you for listening. Bye.
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 Bye.